In this video, I would just like to show you how to use the reliability report feature in Chrono. You use this feature during the summer workshop on my Apple assessment, and we're actually going to look at that same thing just to remind you of the different features. So you can get to this screen here by clicking on your menu in the top right and clicking reliability ratings, and it'll bring you right to this screen. And I'm just going to take a look at the Apple assessment, and we want to go to compare reliability ratings. That's the screen that we want. And so what we see here is each of the learning goals that was rated, going down on the left-hand side. We see the rater that's logged in is always going to be the first one, and they're going to be highlighted. And then you're going to see the other raters going across. In your case, there's just going to be 2 of you. And it's going to show you the percent agreement that you had with the author. In this case, so for example, if you had 4 students and you agreed with the author on 2 of them, then you would have had a 50% agreement. This rater right here, if there was 4 students and you agreed on only 1 of them, then there would have been a 25% agreement. So we want to focus on the reliability study on areas where there was low agreement, because that's where there's going to be the best discussion. So like, for example, chromosome number, there is a very high level of agreement. So we can even just click minus and make that one hide. These ones here were 75%, so maybe we don't want to focus on those right away. You could hide those if you wanted to clean up your screen. And if you want to show them later, you just click show all. Likewise, you can get rid of reliability raters if you only want to look at 1 or 2 raters, which in your case there's only going to be 2. If we click on a learning goal up here, it brings us down below to that learning goal. So again, this just brought us down lower on the screen. So this first learning goal is SEP, develop and use a model to describe a phenomenon. And here we see the learning goal. We can show comments. Now it shows the comments. Here's the standard, which is the author. And then here we see the raters' different ratings and their comments. And if they disagreed, they're highlighted in red. So this is going to be your basis for conversation in your reliability study in the Zoom meeting, where your goal is going to be to try to figure out, why was there disagreement? Is there something that can be improved about the learning goal, how it was written? Is it actually 2 learning goals? Is the rubric, does it need more or less levels? Is there something about the wording? Is there something about the assessment activity that didn't ask the right information? Or maybe the rater didn't understand something that they understand now, either about the content or the learning goal. The help text could be improved. So there's lots of possible outcomes from the conversation about these disagreements. So again, you can hide comments. You can hide the scale. So the scale is this thing right here that tells you what the different ratings are. You can hide that if you just want to look at your ratings, and then you can go back to the top. So this is going to be the basis for your reliability study in the Zoom meetings. Notice, if you're done with this learning goal here, you can just click minus, and then it'll bring you right down to the next one. If you finish that one, just click minus, it'll bring you right down to the next one. And once again, you can show them all just by clicking that. So that's how you will use the reliability study screen and features in Chrono for your reliability study in the Zoom meeting.